Even though you faithfully pay your premiums, why do some insurance companies make you feel so guilty?
I had an accident.
You have an estimate? 2 estimates? 3 estimates?
And a note from your mother.
My mother?
Leave it to the good hands, people.
In most cases, Allstate will give you a settlement on the spot without 3 estimates or a note from your mother.
How do we know it's her writing?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
A member of the Sears Financial Network.
Today, thousands of men share a common desire to be more fit, but many of them also share a common problem. Sensitive skin irritated by shaving. That's why there's AFTA, the rich, good-smelling lotion, clinically proven to soothe razor-scrape sensitive skin so it looks and feels more fit. Use AFTA before you run off to face the world. Sensible care for sensitive skin. AFTA Aftershave Skin Conditioner.
I'm Menon.
No better value.
Right. The new Tandy 1000 TX is made in the USA and has incredible speed at an unbelievably low price.
Speed?
6 times the speed of the PCXT, so you're more productive at home or work. It's ready to run on a built-in 3.5-inch disk drive, and we give you 7 PC programs, including word processing, filing, and spreadsheet.
That is better value.
Tandy Computers, because there is no better value. Only at Radio Shack.
Schirra, Apollo 7. Bean. Gordon, Apollo 12. We had more to conquer than space. I had a runny nose. And I had a stuffy head. We used Actifed. How do you conquer cold symptoms? Actifed.
Need another tempting reason to spread Philadelphia brand cream cheese? Ounce for ounce, Philly's got half the calories of butter or margarine.
Start spreading the news. Wednesday, Larry's on the cheater's diet.
I can always tell when you're lying because you say everything twice.
I'm not lying. I am not lying. Perfect Strangers. Then, school's in session and love's in bloom.
I am a slime ball.
Head of the class after Perfect Strangers. Wednesday. Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, will continue in a moment. On the Disney Sunday Movie.
I'm looking for someone. My dad.
It was a dream worth chasing. A network television premiere, The Journey of Natty Gann.
Starting now, wheat bread will never be the same. Introducing the beefed up taste of new wheat breads from Beefsteak. New soft wheat, new hearty wheat, beefed up with heartier flavor, beefed up with larger slices, beefed up with chewy crusts to beef up just about everything. So dig into the beefed up taste of new hearty wheat and new soft wheat from Beefsteak Bread. The breads with the beefed up taste. Also in white and rye. And try multigrain too.
Town Fair Tire saves you money on tires, and that's guaranteed. With Town Fair Tire's guaranteed lowest price policy, they'll beat every advertised price on every major brand, and they guarantee it in writing. They'll beat the price, and you'll still get all these free services. So check the price on Dunlop and every other major brand. Then come to Town Fair Tire for a lower price, a guaranteed lower price.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Your Connecticut Chevy dealers would like to show you the all-new 1988 Chevy Cavalier. Not yet. You see, they can't show it to you on TV until October 1st. Sorry, ma'am, not yet. However, you can see the new Cavalier right now at your Connecticut Chevy dealer. Novel approach, but not yet. So, visit your Connecticut Chevy dealer where you can sneak a peek at the totally new Cavalier.
The best talk in town. Donahue at 9, Sally at 10, weekdays on Channel 8.
Continue with Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock.
Ritz Bits crackers.
Mini Ritzes, unbelievable.
Delicious. 3 sizes.
Why are there 3 sizes?
They did it for fun.
Small.
Smaller?
Very, very tiny.
I need bigger hands. Buttery.
Totally portable. New Ritz Bits. Every bit as good as a Ritz.
Who's responsible for this, huh?
Oh.
These are Del Monte vegetables. These are not. These are the nation's leading seller. These are not. These were the first to go nationwide with a no salt added line. These were not. Because of their consistent quality, these are chosen to carry the Del Monte shield. These are not. Del Monte vegetables. A lot of things the others are not. Does your family deserve anything less? Del Monte, we grow quality.
The totally new Buick Regal. There's nothing like it on the American road.
Out on the horizon, the heart of a Buick, the start of a regal new day. The great American road was made for regal. It's the touch and the feel, the magic in the wheel, the road that regal commands. The great American road is yours in regal. It's your regal reward, it's the way it should be in this regal American land.
The new Buick Regal, the first 6-passenger American car with 4-wheel independent suspension and 4-wheel power disc brakes standard.
The great American road, the great American road belongs to Buick. The great American road belongs to Buick. The great American.
I love to see you blush.
Introducing Blush Chablis.
Smile is fine anytime, but I love to see you blush.
It's the beautiful new wine from Gallo that captures what a blush is all about.
One more time.
New Gallo Blush Chablis. It's what happens when a white wine decides to blush.
I love to see you blush.
Wednesday, John Ritter and Dabney Coleman back-to-back in the most provocative hour on TV. First,
Bijou is a she.
he's a cop with a difference.
I'll be damned, he's a girl.
I hope you're a little bit more observant when you're out on a date.
John Ritter is Hooperman. Then,
Call him like I see him.
if he can't find a scandal, he'll start one.
Well, one other thing, sister. You're not going to be able to hide behind that mustache forever.
Dabney Coleman is Slap Maxwell after Hooperman. An hour to remember Wednesday.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, take a little time from your busy day to give encouragement to someone who's lost away. Or would I be talking to a stone if I asked you to share a problem? Not
Every time you use MasterCard, we'll donate money to 6 worthy causes, and it won't cost you a thing. Look for the balance and help choose where the money goes.
reach out and touch somebody's hand.
Choose to make a difference. Choose MasterCard.
Okay, honey.
Can you tell who hasn't had their Kellogg's bran flakes?
Hang in there, honey.
Well, some people feel a little sluggish if they're not eating a balanced diet.
Oh, boy, I'm sluggish.
Kellogg's are the only bran flakes with fiber and a full day supply of iron to help balance your diet. And that's one great way to help fight that sluggish feeling. So maybe you can tell who hasn't had their Kellogg's bran flakes
Great shot, honey.
and who has. Kellogg's bran flakes, the fiber and iron cereal.
You feel the motion, the fever is high. You got a notion, you're gonna fly. You feel excitement, riding party house. Yeah, it's the thunder, the call of the road. No time to wonder, you gotta go. You feel excitement, yeah, riding party house. Get on your party want your real food. You know the kind that just tastes sweet good. Give me a steak and I won't be blue. I got a taste for some real food.
Beef, real food for real people.
Tomorrow, a night of moonlighting and something more.
I was just thinking maybe we should call this whole thing off.
First,
What you say? Hit the road, Dave, and don't you come back. Oh, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Dave.
the season premiere of Moonlighting. Then, the generation that wouldn't grow up.
I don't believe this.
Just settled down. The premiere of 30-something, right after the season premiere of Moonlighting, tomorrow.
The best part about running is stopping. But I do it because it makes me feel good. And it works. Same thing goes for my antiperspirant. I use Real because nothing works like it. It feels good. Imagine an antiperspirant that feels good going on. It's soft, smooth, and dry right away. Not like roll-ons. Real feels good and it works. Just like running.
Real feels as good as it works. Real antiperspirant.
By Menon.
Jeep designed Cherokee to give you more than any other vehicle of its kind. Like a choice of 2 or 4 doors, room for 5 adults. And now you can get Cherokee with an optional 4-liter 6-cylinder engine that has more power. A lot more power than anything in its class. But Cherokee's biggest advantage is one that can't be measured by mere numbers. Cherokee is all Jeep.
Now get 1.9 financing or $1,000 cash back on all 87 Jeep Cherokees.
Sir, would you choose hamburger A Wendy's hamburger that's made fresh, or B, one made earlier so it's dry?
B, because it's dry, like Mom used to make. I remember as a boy, she'd make dry roast beef, dry gravy, the driest turkey you ever tasted, and stuffing, dry as a bone. And on birthdays, it would take 8 or 9 glasses of milk just to wash down the cake, you know?
But most people don't like dry food.
Yeah? Maybe that's why Dad left.
Most people like the taste of hot and juicy hamburgers, like Wendy's, the best burgers in the business. Hey, Betty, what's new?
Well, it surprised me, knocked me out with coconut. It surprised me, show me how you really do it up. You sweet talker, Betty Crocker, crazy and amaze me. Lead me down your rocky road. You sweet talker, Betty Crocker, take me over the rainbow. Just when I thought I'd seen it all, look what you go and do. Betty Crocker, you sweet talker, you.
This is one of the most finely tuned machines in existence. Or tinker with drugs, and you could leave it a wreck. This message has been brought to you by the United States Marine Corps.
One man unwilling to forgive.
You break the law, you'll come running back to me.
The other unable to forget.
I swore an oath to my country, not to what was going on over there.
Charlton Heston, Peter Strauss, Proud Men, Thursday.
If you can read, volunteer. Help someone who can't.
Sometimes I feel like I'm walking a tightrope. I need these machines like I need my cows. But the way we use power, it's getting so I can't afford to run them.
You're not alone. Call Northeast Utilities. We've got ways to help you may not know about.
I got a lot here worth saving.
What makes Shirley MacLaine tick? Imagine having the experience of countless lifetimes, personalities, and occupations. She only lives one life at a time, but she has a library of past lives to use as reference. Can we all tap this same resource? Do we have it all? Our guest says yes. Part 2 with Shirley MacLaine on our next show.
Tuesday morning at 10 on WTNH Channel 8.
Weekdays at 4:30, make it 8 with the People's Court.
You will not put a stop to the crimes being committed in this abbey.
I think war's just been declared.
All my life I had to fight. Be afraid.
be very afraid.
Either we submit or we fight.
There's another big shot by Tyson. This fall, you can see it all. The Super Season on HBO. But you gotta get it to see it. Call today and get 50% off installation.
Sir, there is too much food in this Encore frozen entree. Too much Encore? Yes, we couldn't possibly eat all of those heaping helpings of lasagna and veal parmesan. Can't possibly.
But Encore's a 2-pound family-size entree.
We haven't got a family. No family.
Well, why not share your Encore with some deserving family?
Whose?
Mine. It will be over at 5:30.
Excuse me, about these large Encore servings.
Be over tomorrow night, ma'am, 6:30.
When you want more, it's Encore.
Waiting just beneath the surface are man's greatest adventures and deepest fears, where the hunter becomes the hunted, and every breath could be your last. So get in over your head in the all-new Sea Hunt, starring Ron Ely as Mike Nelson and introducing Kimber Sissons. If you can take the pressure, take the plunge. And don't miss the thrill of the all-new Sea Hunt.
Starting Sunday at 5 on Channel 8.
Of these dice is all it takes to change your life. Hello, everybody. I'm Wink Martindale, your host for High Rollers, the exciting game of high stakes where every decision is a gamble. It's a good roll. And every roll could be your last.
I want the 9.
6, it's a bad roll. All it takes is a little skill, strategy, and a bit of sabotage to win thousands of dollars in fabulous prizes. So tune into all the action and find out why it pays to play. High Rollers.
Weekdays at 11:30. Make it 8.
Doesn't it seem just when you're getting used to summer, fall is upon you? Now Toro has an easy way to keep up with fall. The new Toro Rakovac, a powerful blower that blows leaves off patios, from under bushes, lawns, anywhere. Then vacuums, shreds, and bags them. For a fast, easy cleanup, use the Toro Rakovac before the next season is upon you.
Factory rebates up to $10 at Caldors and other fine Toro retailers. When was the last time you stood up for something?
I'll return with a verdict in a few moments.
You got my coin that I flipped for a case like this?
Can't make a decision until I hear what everybody has to say.
But she's lying.
He stands for justice. He's tough.
He's had all the chances he's going to get from me.
He's understanding.
Well, how can I help you?
He's the judge.
A judge.
And he's here weekdays at 4. Then take the stand with Judge Wapner in the People's Court at 4:30. Stand up for your rights to watch courtroom drama weekdays from 4 to 5 only on Channel 8.
She wants her stove back.
Did you call the defendant? Tell her
I sure did, and they
What'd
said...
she say?
She said, sorry, but you can't have it. And I offered to sell it to them. Well, if you want to give me $150, you can have the stove. And they said, no.
The defendant.
Our agreement was that I would use the stove until the house sells, and that I would...
That could be forever.
Tuesday at 4:30 only on WTNH Channel 8.
Jay, we need a maid.
No way, Dave.
Why not? The place is a mess.
Because she'd always be watching us, sneaking around in her sensible shoes.
Come on, it won't be that bad.
It will.
It won't.
It will.
It won't.
It will.
What are you talking about?
When Jay and David advertised for a live-in maid, they got the one thing they never expected. They got lucky.
Bachelor Paradise, Saturday night at 8:30 on Channel 8.
Wearing a seatbelt is now the law in Connecticut. So practice getting into the seatbelt habit.
Want to go for a spin?
I'm a wheel watcher. I'm a wheel watcher. Every day. I love to play. I'm a wheel watcher. I'm a wheel watcher. Become one now. I'm a wheel watcher.
Weeknights at 7 on Channel 8.
This child star became ambassador to Ghana.
What?
Who is Shirley Temple? Audio Daily Double. They sang, "Time is on my side."
The Rolling Stones.
What are you guys doing? Speaking Jeopardy.
Oh, excuse me, I never took a foreign language.
No, it's Jeopardy's, like on the game show.
Oh, then I've got one. She's short, not a real blonde, and she hasn't had a date in 3 months.
Who
Weeknights at 7:30 on WTNH Channel 8.
What makes Shirley MacLaine tick? Imagine having the experience of countless lifetimes, personalities, and occupations. She only lives one life at a time, but she has a library of past lives to use as reference. Can we all tap this same resource? Do we have it all? Our guest says yes. Part 2 with Shirley MacLaine on our next show.
Tuesday morning at 10 on WTNH Channel 8.
Before the first light of day. Before your first cup of coffee. You want to know what the weather's got in store for you. Channel 8's meteorologist Dr. Mel gets your mornings off to the right start with a fresh, accurate early morning forecast. Find out what your day's going to be like from an early riser. First thing in the morning, be the first to know with Dr. Mel's weather. Weekday mornings starting at 6:25 a.m. only on WTNH Channel 8 Action News.
The clock is our tyrant. This is it. You're on, ready or not. And we're energized by this. I think the fact that we never know when a trapdoor is going to release on our program, what someone may say, what a caller may say, or how a guest may respond, is one of the things that's kept us alive for 20 years. This is a very rare opportunity.
Donahue, weekdays at 9 on Channel 8.
This is very funny.
Really think so?
The word for this is delirious.
It's simply delicious.
You know that old expression, you are what you eat? But you're looking at a Hostess Twinkie.
I got it. It's DeLuise.
The Dom DeLuise Show, a comedy series you can hug.
Saturday night at 8. Make it 8.
Sharon, what is your secret?
Secret?
How did you get your husband to take you away for a romantic weekend? Frank won't even take out the garbage.
Well, Roz, maybe he thinks I'm beautiful, wonderful, and sexy, and that I deserve it.
Oh, that's your secret.
Actually, we have this friend at Channel 8 who's reporting on great getaways for romantic interludes, all within driving distance of Hartford. So if you put Frank in front of the TV Wednesday during Action News Late Edition at 11, you could be headed out for your own romantic weekend.
Oh.
State of the Constitution, Moments of Heritage, presented by Channel 8. One of Connecticut's trio at the Constitutional Convention is remembered today. In Windsor, the Oliver Ellsworth home. Self-made, he added a great legal mind and the skills of an orator in the critical role Connecticut would play in making the Constitution happen. As a later vignette will tell, the famed Connecticut Compromise and Oliver Ellsworth later gave his state another rare honor as third Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court.
Holy cow, it's a hit! The Money Store does it again. Boy, when it comes to second mortgages, the Money Store has fixed rates as low as today's prime rate of 8 3/4%. That's right, 8 3/4%. Higher ratios and longer terms with low monthly payments are also available for up to 15 years. At the Money Store, there's never a broker's fee, and qualified homeowners get instant approval. Call the Money Store toll-free. Dial 1-800-221-9000.
The Swiss Alps, shaped by 100 million years. Now, Tissot, the innovative Swiss watchmaker, unearths its beauty and brings it to you with the most individual timepiece of all time, the Rock Watch by Tissot. Now, the incredibly accurate quartz movement of the Tissot Rock Watch can be found in New Haven, exclusively at Savage Jewelers, 962 Chapel Street on the Green, New Haven.
What keeps you coming back to Famous Recipe Fried Chicken?
Great tasting chicken, and the baked beans are fantastic. I'd highly recommend it to anyone.
We like to come after school. When the school gets out, we have a great lunch here.
Famous Recipe Fried Chicken is the best.
They serve iced tea all year. I love iced tea, and their iced tea is great.
If it wasn't, you wouldn't come back now, would you?
Lee's Famous Recipe Fried Chicken says America, you make us famous.
Connecticut's own Sally Jessy Raphael, weekdays at 10 on Channel 8.
300. You know what I did today? I tried to punch out a telephone at the airport. My plane was late, and I wanted to let my secretary know. It's high noon in the office. Nobody's picking up. So I started to count the rings. I get up to 25. Finally, I get some guy in the lobby.
Is Ada there? He has no idea. Can he transfer me? Well, he's not sure, but he'll give it a try. Silence. More silence. Then I hear a little click. I know I'm cut off. I weren't killed by a phone with my bare hands. What if I'd been a client? And that's when I decide, never again. No more hit or miss. From now on, we're going to go with a system we can trust. One that handles every call, every message like it's worth $1 million. We're a service business. We get paid for our brains. We can't afford a communication system that makes it look like we haven't got any.
Sharon, what is your secret?
Secret?
How did you get your husband to take you away for a romantic weekend? Frank won't even take out the garbage.
Well, Roz, maybe he thinks I'm beautiful, wonderful, and sexy, and that I deserve it.
Oh, that's your secret.
Actually, we have this friend at Channel 8 who's reporting on great getaways for romantic interludes, all within driving distance of Hartford. So if you put Frank in front of the TV Wednesday during Action News Late Edition at 11, you could be headed out for your own romantic weekend.
Oh!
When was the last time you stood up for something?
I'll return with the verdict in a few moments. You got my coin that I flipped for a case like this?
I can't make a decision until I hear what everybody has to say.
But she's lying.
He stands for justice. He's tough.
He's had all the chances he's going to get from me.
He's understanding.
Well, how can I help you?
He's the judge.
A judge.
And he's here weekdays at 4. Then take the stand with Judge Wapner in the People's Court at 4:30. Stand up for your rights to watch courtroom drama weekdays from 4 to 5 only on Channel 8.
On 2020's new night, Friday, Women and Love. Find out what they desperately want.
I think passion doesn't die, it gets killed.
Watch 2020 Friday.
About the Honda Accord, the experts at Car and Driver have said, quote, "The engine hums sweetly. The steering is deliciously accurate. Cruising is hushed. The Accord is world-class comfortable. It's enough to make us blush."
Dedication. It's fundamental to success. And no one understands this better than Yo-Yo Ma, who since the age of 5 has been devoted to perfecting his art. This same dedication to the fundamentals is what drives Raytheon, because in electronics, aviation, appliances, and industry services, we believe quality starts with fundamentals.
She wants her stove back. Did you call the defendant and tell her to...
I sure did, and they
What'd she say?
She said, sorry, but you can't have it. And I offered to sell it to them. Well, if you want to give me $150, you can have the stove. And they said, no.
The defendant.
Our agreement was that I would use the stove until the house sells, and that I would...
That could be forever.
Tuesday at 4:30 only on WTNH Channel 8.
This child star became ambassador to Ghana.
What?
Who is Shirley Temple? Audio Daily Double. They sang, "Time is on my side."
The Rolling Stones. What are you guys doing? Speaking Jeopardy. Oh, excuse me, I never took a foreign language. No, it's Jeopardy's, like on the game show. Oh, then I've got one. She's short, not a real blonde, and she hasn't had a date in 3 months.
Who is Nancy?
Weeknights at 7:30 on WTNH Channel 8.
Want to go for a spin? I'm a wheel watcher. I'm a wheel watcher. Every day. I love to play. I'm a wheel watcher. I'm a wheel watcher. Become one now. I'm a wheel watcher.
Weeknights at 7 on Channel 8.
An early morning edge for people on the go.
First, news, business, weather, and sports.
Tomorrow, watch ABC's World News This Morning.
Before Good Morning America.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America, former Speaker of the House, Tip O'Neill.
He may be out of the limelight, but he's busier than ever.
And newlywed Tom Selleck talks about Magnum.
That's tomorrow on Good Morning America.
ABC's Olympic Diary is brought to you by Kellogg's. World
World War II canceled the 1940 Olympics and delayed Gretchen Fraser's plans. So in 1948, a 17-minute delay before her second slalom run was really no big deal. She kept her poise and won the gold medal.
It's just like a breath of fresh air early in the morning.
There's something about the taste of Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
I mean, usually I start sneaking some out of the box before I even get it into the bowl.
The tradition.
I've been eating them since I was a little girl. My son eats them.
The value.
You can buy all the imitations and not get Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
That make it part of a breakfast people feel special about.
Kellogg's Corn Flakes is tops.
Corn Flakes from Kellogg's. What more could you want from a cereal?
Gretchen Fraser was America's first gold medalist in skiing.
Another day is turned to night. Close your eyes, say goodnight.
New Sominex liquid has a sleep ingredient doctors recommend to help you fall asleep safely without worry. New Sominex liquid.
Good night.
When information is in the hands of just a few, you're at their mercy. You play by their rules. But we think people should be in control, not machines. So at AT&T, we're working to combine computers and communications so you can get the right information to the right people at the right time. As easy as using the telephone. AT&T, the right choice.
When eating your Pepperidge Farm pizza, notice that the light, flaky croissant crust is baked in sections, so it's easy to share. That is, if you had a mind to.
Betty, I'd like to introduce you to a new Swanson home-style entree, chicken cacciatore with pasta shells. Swanson's new chicken cacciatore with pasta shells? This is Betty.
How do you do?
Have you met Swanson's home-style entrees?
Another day is turned to night. Close your eyes, say goodnight.
New Sominex liquid has a sleep ingredient doctors recommend to help you fall asleep safely without worry. New Sominex liquid.
Good night.
A top television news team has to go anywhere, anytime to get a story. Litchfield in the morning, Bradley in the evening, and Groton sometime in between. A crew here, or here, or here. Wherever a story breaks, if you're good, you're there. And Action News 8 is there all day, every day. That's good news. That's Action News 8.
Real life is an acquired taste. 30-something, premiering tomorrow.
For some of us, getting up from a chair is simple and easy. But for others, it's a painful, difficult task. Worst of all is the need to depend on friends or relatives for help. But there is an answer to this problem, and make note of this toll-free number. The answer is the famous Cushion Lift chair. Cushion Lift has helped thousands of people regain their independence and self-reliance. With just a touch of a button, Cushion Lift brings you to your feet smoothly, gently, quietly. Then, when you're ready to sit down again, Cushion Lift lowers you as easily as it lifted you up. Why be dependent on others when Cushion Lift will help you get up whenever you want and enjoy the life you used to take for granted? For a free 12-page brochure, call this toll-free number and start enjoying your Cushion Lift chair today.
Folks, when you're looking for a quality pre-owned automobile that'll slip right in your garage, you also want one that'll slip right into your budget. Here at Colonial Toyota, we've got it. How about a 1986 Pontiac 6000 automatic, air, much more. Look at this. $49 delivers. How about this deal? Here's a 1985 Chevy Cavalier with air conditioning, and oh yeah, $49 delivers with just $217 a month. Here at Colonial Toyota in Milford, you call 203-878-7401. See you today.
What makes Shirley MacLaine tick? Imagine having the experience of countless lifetimes, personalities, and occupations. She only lives one life at a time, but she has a library of past lives to use as reference. Can we all tap this same resource? Do we have it all? Our guest says yes. Part 2 with Shirley MacLaine on our next show.
Tuesday morning at 10 on WTNH Channel 8.
Kids, what do they know about loneliness among the elderly? About battered women and their children? About people of all kinds who need help of all